Hey Kason, Scott Walker with Impact Latent SEO. We spoke the other day about some market research with water restoration companies, and this is that video that I promised you. So usually go over a website, Google Business Profile, and Google Ads, and kind of show you the opportunities that are out there for online searches. So first off, looking at your website, it looks very clean, professional. I really like how it's set up. A few things that I would recommend for you, though, is to add more content. The reason for that is because Google loves to see content. You want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage, and throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords. For me, that means like a service and a location attached. So like water damage, Salt Lake City, or water restoration, Salt Lake County. You know, whatever it is, just to have a buyer intent keyword is location and a service. The other thing you could do is if you save your imagery correctly, instead of it saying this mumbo jumbo here, that could also have buyer intent keywords embedded behind the background, because that counts as content as well. So looking at a tool I use called Ahrefs, this will give me your analytics and show you where you're setting. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100, and you want those continuously moving up while also balanced. You're currently at 14 and 13 due to your referring pages and domains. And if you don't know what those are backlinks. What a backlink is when one website links to another website via a clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to stay relevant to your industry and location whenever possible. And it looks like you are being indexed for 739 keywords and getting roughly 1,500 people to your website each month. That is very impressive, but I want to show you kind of the keywords that you're being found for. These are, you're getting some just because water damage restoration near me. You're only getting 77, water damage cleanup. So all of these ones are what I call national keywords. I see like complete restoration, which I think is another company, but you're in the second position for that, and so that one would be more for what I would say complete, yeah. All of the near me. Fire damage restoration, Utah. You're in the 5th position. You're getting 6 out of the 70 people. So that's more of the buyer intent keyword that I would go after. This one right here, Salt Lake City water damage restoration. You're 6th position and getting 6 of the 80 people. So as you can see, you know, like these are the volumes, traffic, how many people are going to your website. Those are the types of buyer intent keywords that I like to go after, because those are the ones that people are searching for in that area, and so you know that they would be a good lead for you. So I did a near me because you were done so many, but let's just do Salt Lake just for fun. Alright, so right up top you have the Google Guaranteeds. This is a great way because for the buyer standpoint or consumer standpoint, we know that you are licensed and insured, and from your standpoint, if I call this number and I'm not a real lead, you get your money back from it. But I know that these are probably $500 to $600 a pop, depending on what kind of damage you're looking at. So then we look at, you know, the water damage Salt Lake City. So one way to get a good click-through rate on the regular Google ads or the cost per clicks is to have as much of this keyword inside of the ad as possible. So water damage restoration, there, we got Salt Lake right here. If there was multiple people, I would say this one would probably have the best click-through rate. Once you get them to your home or your landing page, you do want to have like a click to call right up top, form submit, what you do, where you do it. For you, it's a little weird, but if you have any promotions, you know, right here, and then the background imagery should be relevant to the search query. So, you know, water damage, water, fire damage, fire. And that's how you have a good conversion rate on your landing page. Then we go down into the Google Business Profile, and it's okay that you're not here. There's lots of ways to get here. First off, make sure to make your name, address, and phone number the exact same all across the internet so you never mislead Google. Getting reviews is a great way to do that. I know you guys have over 100 reviews. I have some review hacks that I could go over with you if you are interested. And then making sure that your name, address, and phone number are into different citations, which is like an online directory. So like yellowpages.com, because the more you give your information out there, the more popular you are with Google, not just in your local area, but in your surrounding areas as well. And then about 60 to 70% of people stop right there. The rest go to your, go down here Oh, I did forget to show you this, sorry. So for water damage restoration searches in Davis, Weber, and Salt Lake County, these are the search terms. These are the monthly searches. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 7,000 plus searches for water damage restoration companies just in our local areas. So I mean, like, that's part of the pie that we want to be, being found for. And over here, water damage restoration is $60 to $200. So if we have a 20% conversion rate, you're looking at, let's see, 60 times 5 would be $350 for a new lead, up to, it's $1,000, depending on where that cost per click is. But looking at one of your top competitors, the Floodco is down there. So, like, looking at their page, they have a little bit of content, not too much. So when you start to have more content, better buyer intent keywords, and those authoritative backlinks and citations, you can outrank the website. And just to kind of show you, I just did Ogden and Salt Lake, but you can see like the monthly searches that have a location attached. That's where your website would rank really well. And so once you start to outrank your competition, a percentage of these total volumes, which is 520 for those two cities and water restoration, a percentage of that volume will start going to your website instead of your competition. A percentage of the people going to your website will give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer for you. So, Kason, I hope that this is beneficial for you guys, and if you are redoing your website or anything like that, I would love to, give my 2 cents for what you guys need or any updates that you might have. So, look forward to talking to you. I'll get this over to you momentarily. Have a good one.